I broke my back. Spinal.
Daniel Jacobs came out saying, I don't view the Triple G fight as a loss. A lot of fans agree that I won. And all these Golovkin fanboys are losing their mind. And that's what they get. I mean, just a few months ago, they were talking shit about Andre Ward when he beat Kovalev and not giving him credit at all for that victory. Talking about a fucking robbery. Well, there you go. Very next fight for Golovkin, that's what you get, motherfuckers. I wish you would get more than that. I wish that fucking Golovkin would have walked away with an official L. Because he did fucking lose. Jacobs won. Jacobs was robbed. You know, and a lot of people are saying, and the headlines are reading that as soon as that fight was over, Jacobs and Golovkin, that Jacobs became the first man to take Golovkin all 12 rounds, take him the distance. And he also snapped Golovkin's streak of knockouts. But I wish it would read what actually happened, man. It was an official win for Golovkin, but man, I wish those headlines would be Golovkin loses to Jacobs, because that's exactly what happened. He was fucking robbed, Daniel Jacobs. But oh well, for now, we'll take this. But that L is coming pretty soon to Golovkin, unless he stays away from Canelo. It might be. I mean, Ramirez, the Mexican Ramirez from 168-pound division, as he's got a fight coming up tomorrow, he came out saying that he's going to end up fighting Golovkin by the end of the year. That the Canelo fight is not even going to happen. So, I mean, even Abel Sanchez earlier came out saying about a week ago that that fight could even happen. That could be Golovkin's very next fight at 168 pounds against Ramirez. So, like, I really thought that was a priority for Golovkin to fight Canelo after he passed on the Billy Joe Saunders fight. But fuck, man, ain't no guarantee. This is what Daniel Jacobs also had to say. We didn't take a loss in this fight against Golovkin. I think I made a big statement. I think a lot of fans now are willing to follow and support me in my career because they realize that I have what it takes to be one of the best in the world. I competed and a lot of people agree that I even defeated Triple G in this fight. So people are just excited to see what I have in store for the future. And it's a great opportunity for me because this is the place that I always wanted to be in. We are still going to have some big matches in the future with, let's say, Canelo, Chavez Jr., and everyone else in the middleweight division. At the end of the day, I'm looking forward to seeing what's next for me. I would love to face any one of those guys, but more importantly, stepping back into the ring and pleasing the fans. I can't wait. That's what Jacobs came out saying. So yeah, I mean, these fucking Golovkin fans, man, they gotta fucking take it, man, because they were dishing it out for a long time. I mean, the Canelo fight against Lara, they don't give fucking credit to Canelo for that victory, and they fucking scream robbery every time anybody talks about that fight. And like I said, the Andre Ward fight they just fucking passed, they quickly said it was a fucking robbery. They don't give credit to Andre Ward. Well, there you go, motherfuckers. Enjoy this fucking robbery of a victory that you got over fucking Jacobs. That's what you get, motherfuckers. See what I mean? I just made a fucking video talking about fucking Golovkin fanboys and they're all full of shit. Well, there you have it. Why are they fuming about this? Why they're all pissed off about this, man? Huh? That's the way they fucking dish it out. Somebody in a close fight that they don't like and they consider a robbery. They don't give credit to that fighter. There you go, motherfuckers. Be lucky that that's what you're fucking debating. A fucking robbery and not an official loss, because that should have been an official loss right there. Jacobs won that fucking fight. So consider yourself fucking lucky. And I hope that motherfucker don't go away from that Canelo fight and jump already to 168, because that would be fucking Golovkin selling wolf tickets, man. So, I mean, yeah, Jacobs throws himself in the mix, man, to all these good fights, man. It's a lot of good fights for him at the middleweight division, man. I mean, a rematch with Golovkin, we already found out. That ain't gonna happen. That motherfucker's already ducking the fucking rematch. Didn't his camp just come out saying that they see that rematch happening fucking 4 to 6 fights down the road? Like, what? That's just basically saying you ain't gonna fucking fight him again. You running scared now, man. That's why you were all fucking sore, injured, depressed, or whatever the fuck it was after that beating. So now they're running, man. They're running from this fucking rematch, and they're gonna keep running. So Jacobs could fight. I mean, You got Billy Joe Saunders, if he ever steps up. I mean, we got Jermall Charlo that just arrived at the division. That's nice right there. We got David Lemieux still in the mix with that spectacular knockout. We got Canelo, of course. That would be a badass match too right there. We got fucking Chris Eubank Jr. I mean, he's at 168, but he said he's still willing to fight anybody at 160. So it looks like he's going to be campaigning right there at 168 or 160. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to Jacobs, man. The future, man. Get some good fights going, man, because he showed a lot, man. He defeated the supposed boogeyman at 160, but he was robbed. So, good matchups right there. And a lot of these fucking bullshit-ass fans, Golovkin fanboys, like I said, they're full of shit. They go around saying that, now they're crying that, oh, it wasn't fair that Jacobs was way more bigger than him. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. Fucking Jacobs was 175, 176 pounds tops. And fucking Golovkin was 170 pounds. Get that shit out of your fucking head. You know what it was? During the telecast, Jim Blampley doing what he always does. He's the one that was setting this up as an excuse. And he's the one that came out saying that he thought that Jacobs might have been around 180 or higher because it wasn't revealed. And during the Fight Game, his fucking show, Jim Blampley's, his latest one, he comes out saying right there too, when he's talking to Max Kellerman in the show, that he was higher than 180. We're talking about maybe 185. He went even higher. On Fight Night, he's talking about 180, and now he's talking about 185 in his show. It's like, that's already setting up an excuse, man. Already fucking helping out Golovkin. And we all know Jim Blampley, he's all about his white fighters. He loves his fucking white fighters. We saw what he does with Kovalev, how he did it on the Andre Ward fan, being all biased. So he loves his Kovalev. He loves his Golovkin. He loves his Vasyl Lomachenko. That's what he's doing. He's all full of shit. So he set up an excuse just like he was doing on the Andre Ward Kovalev fight. You know, just being biased and setting up a fucking excuse. And so all these stupid ass fanboys run with that shit, man. But no, he was 175, 176 against the fighter 170. So these motherfuckers are already crying that using that as an excuse. I mean, this big ass fucking myth that they fucking drew around fucking Golovkin, that he was unstoppable and a badass motherfucker, that he would take on anybody. Even Abel Sanchez came out saying that that Golovkin would beat anybody at 175 pounds. He even mentioned Kovalev, Ward, Stevenson, all the big dogs, you know what I'm saying? And now, you guys want to cry about a few pounds and make it seem like it was a 15-pound difference when it was like about 5-pound difference. Why? Because you fucking got away with a fucking robbery. That's why. You guys would have never mentioned this shit if it was a clean victory, a clean knockout by Golovkin. That's it. Boom. The weight is not even mentioned. But you know you got away with a fucking robbery. You got a fucking robbery victory, and that's why you got to hold on to something, and that's what you're fucking holding on to, is this fucking weight excuse, which is fucking bullshit. But all you motherfuckers went around fucking posting all these fucking memes like this one right here of, oh my god, Golovkin, oh, he's indestructible, he'll fucking kill anybody, he'll knock out anybody, no matter how big they are, like the Incredible Hulk, like you see in this stupid ass meme. That fanboy shit, man, you guys were riding high on that shit. Not anymore, huh, motherfuckers? Now you gotta be falling down on fucking bullshit ass excuses like this, huh? Oh, he was 185. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. So yeah, man, I love all this shit. Like I said in my other video, man, Golovkin and his fanboys are all full of shit, and I stand by that shit. And all you motherfuckers enjoy this shit, man. Just like you like serving it to fucking Canelo against Lara and Ward against Kovalev and never gave him credit for a fucking victory in those fights. Crying robbery. Well, there you have it, motherfuckers. Enjoy your fucking robbery victory. I'm out.
I broke my back. Spinal.